mesangi beto makomeka nchi yetu ya kiate manchi kameso yetu yako shikama bache ya meseka yomo na bache ya bahaula neumanye jimbu kwa milediye neumanye jimbu kwa milediye neumanye jimbu kwa milediye.
But we're told that the wisdom of it will come to pass later in the world. So when you think about all the religions of the world so far, they're all men that are coming with this message. So there's a reason. We don't know why. We don't know why. But with equality of the rights of men and women, the principle that Baha'u'llah brought, you have to think about where women's rights were and where he brought us, right? So we can serve and be a part of anything except that last 9, and we don't know why. So that's a spiritual test, I think. So the other thing that I personally, now as a feminist, this is my own understanding, my own angle. Anytime you want liberation, it's hard for you to get liberation on your own. You need the person that is oppressing you to give you liberation. So for me, the ultimate freedom of women is when men become the champions of our cause. My understanding of a cult is that you are being brainwashed into something and a belief that's very controlling. So for me, the way I associate cult and religion is that religions have a following that lasts through hundreds of years. Cults tend to come and go. And the other thing is you have to see what are the fruits of the labors of a society. You know, Christ says that you shall know them by their fruits. Come and see what the Baha'is are doing in the world. If this is a cult and they're building unity in the world and they're bringing humanity together and they're teaching children how to be loving and kind, if there's a cult that develops all this, then hey, I want to be part of it. Just because something is a common practice, I don't know if that's necessarily the truth. Mm-hmm. For example, back in Galileo's time, they thought, you know, the sun was revolving, and that was the common belief and the common knowledge. So I think that in this society right now, this is one of the challenging questions that we're all facing, but I don't think that we know the answer. Right. And it's something to find out later on. We just have to go by, if all religions in the past, which we believe all are the same anyways, they have the same type of teaching regarding something, that there must be a reason for it. So it's perfectly fine to be gay as long as you understand that the practice of it is not something that's within our faith.
We live in a time when it's becoming increasingly difficult to hide how many people in the world are suffering, like how many injustices, how many challenges humanity is facing.
One of the principles of the Baha'i faith is to eliminate the extremes of poverty and richness. Wealth. So many people have nothing at all, and so many people have so much that they don't know what to do with it. So this law actually is one of the ways that we're going to eliminate, reach this principle.
Baha'u'llah has come to explain the differences, why there are differences. He likens us to flowers in a garden. The flowers have different colors, they have different scents, they have different heights, etc. But that's what makes the garden beautiful. And so the differences that we see among people in the world, we would be the flowers and the world would be the garden.